RIIZE haven't even debuted yet, and they're already receiving criticism over many things. First, they were in the center of backlash after they were appointed as ambassadors for the brand Mushinsa, which had netizens accusing them of privilege and arguing that they've been handed things on a silver platter when they haven't even made their debut. Then they got hate over their visuals. According to netizens, SM Entertainment catfished them with the teasers because in a recently uploaded video, they claimed that the members look nothing like their promotion pictures. Sohee in particular got a lot of hate comments, with a netizen saying that he looks like the company just picked him off the streets and decided to debut him. In addition to that, their hairstyles are being called outdated, and a lot of people agree that they don't do their visuals any justice. It's crazy that the members aren't even doing anything, and there's already so many negative posts on online communities. What netizens can't hate them on is their vocals though, as even the loudest haters were left complimenting the way the members sound. As soon as their first singing video dropped, the comments were filled with praises towards the members. The comments from them included things in the sentiment like, "I want to hear more." We really do want to hear more from them, so SM should deliver with the content. It's been a while since we've seen this much anticipation for a group. IDOL have postponed the release of their first English language mini album. Heat, their first English album, was supposed to release on September 8th, but according to 88 Rising's announcement on August 17th, the new release was delayed to improve the sound quality. Now the album will be released on October 5th. While fans were eagerly waiting for this release, they appreciated that everyone was putting in their best work for this album and even willing to delay so everything can be of the best quality. We can't wait to hear it. 17 member Scoops will be taking a hiatus from his schedule due to an injury. Pledis Entertainment, 17's agency, released a statement on August 17th saying that Scoops would be sitting out a majority of the group's promotion schedules as he would be going under surgery for a torn ACL. According to the agency, on August 10th, Scoops sustained a left knee injury while playing a ball game for a shoot. He went to the hospital immediately and got a medical exam, including an MRI scan, which showed a torn ACL in his left knee. Pledis mentioned that Scoops is getting the needed medical care before his upcoming surgery, which will happen as soon as possible. The label stated that Scoops is eager to fulfill the group's planned activities, but his involvement will depend on how he recovers, as the priority is his recovery, as advised by medical professionals. Fans, as well as netizens, were sympathetic over the injury, wishing him a speedy recovery. They advised him to rest until he recovers fully and not to apologize for sustaining the injury and missing promotions, as idols tend to do usually. A torn ACL tends to be a very serious injury, especially for people who move and dance a lot, so this must have crushed poor Scoops. Knowing that he will take a few months to recover and get back to promotions as normal must have been heartbreaking for him as well, but the most important thing is that he focuses on recovering and getting better no matter how long it takes. His health is the most important thing, so we wish him a speedy recovery. Speaking of 17, Joshua doesn't seem to be in a better condition himself. He's not suffering from an injury, thank God, but the recent scandal and people's reactions seem to have taken a toll on him. As we have reported earlier, Joshua has been recently involved in dating news with an influencer, and the comments that he has gotten from devastated fans were pretty intense. It seems like everything that has happened lately, including his bandmate's injury, have affected him, as he's been looking pretty haggard at the Gimpo International Airport on August 17th. He was headed to Japan for his next schedule, and once he reached the departure area, he greeted the photographers at the airport with a slight bow and smile, but looked disheartened overall. Some even pointed out that he has lost some weight compared to when he was last seen, which is devastating to say the least. Fans were sad to see his current state, especially since every single toxic netizen and fan haven't left him alone lately and are acting as if he committed a heinous crime by dating someone. A commenter said, "Don't mind the harsh comments and just be happy with your girlfriend." Another tried to lift him up and commented, "I still cheer for you. No matter how I think of it, the people who ridicule and get angry even though they're not his fans are really just mentally ill people." Other netizens and fans weren't as normal. While Joshua looks like he's been going through a hard time, some people thought that this is just him facing the consequences of his actions, even though the action in question is him just living his life without harming anyone. A netizen commented, "Please just work hard. I don't have any will to support you anymore, but please just don't be a nuisance to your team." Even when he wrote on Weverse to support Scoops after his injury, Pan8 users accused him of using Scoops to take the attention away from his dating news, which is just insane if you ask us. Joshua wrote, "I'll wait for you, Kwana, I love you," and "Come back healthily, Koopsia, eat a lot of good food while recovering." You'd think that people would have normal human reactions to this, but nope, not happening. A user wrote, "Aren't the fans able to see through? He's using that member on hiatus and the sick member as shields and pretending pretending like nothing happened. Another told him that he should address the rumors since he came back. Overall, this issue was one of the most dramatic things we've witnessed in a while. The way everyone is trying to get him kicked out of 17 and hold him accountable for dating someone is just bizarre, and while it's the reality for K-pop idols, it never gets less shocking to witness it. Let's just hope Joshua is able to ignore all the hate and focus on himself, because this is getting out of hand. If the 50/50 members thought that they could get back to promoting in South Korea even if they end up winning the lawsuit against Attract, they're really wrong. After it was revealed that they refused to settle with Attract, they have gone as far as to file a criminal complaint against the company's CEO. On August 17th, it was reported that the group lodged a criminal complaint against Attract CEO Jeon Hong-jun for breach of trust at Gangnam Police Station in Seoul, represented by Badoon Law Firm. The complaint alleges that the CEO violated the Act on Aggravated Punishment for Specific Economic Crimes, which basically means that they're accusing him of embezzlement. Badoon Law Firm revealed that CEO Jeon Hong-jun of Attract shared that the initial payment meant for the girls' group's music distributor was actually used for undisclosed expenses within Star Crew Entertainment, another company owned by him. Later, this money was reclassified as an investment for the girl group, effectively transferring the payment responsibility to Attract. Consequently, the earnings from 50/50 digital music and album sales were allegedly used to settle this debt. Upon further investigation, it was discovered that Attract had arranged for the distribution of 50/50's albums. However, the payment of 2 billion Korean won was mistakenly directed to Star Crew Entertainment instead of Attract. Badoon remained firm on the statement that as long as Jeon Hong-jun remains in control of Attract, the members will remain committed to terminating their contracts with the agency. As a commenter put it best, the CEO wanted his money back from what he spent to debut the group, but the group basically said that it's his responsibility to pay his debts and clear what he owes. The user went on, "From a legal point of view, this is true, but from a moral point of view, I deeply despise this group and their parents." Another put the blame on their parents, saying that they're doing all of this without considering that their children may never be able to promote in South Korea again. The members even shared their own handwritten letter, but let's just say it did nothing to restore their reputation with the public. In the letter, they wrote that they understand that there are fans waiting for them and believe in their abilities, and say that they are determined to clarify their position. The members also expressed that they want to address issues with their agency to safeguard their music and have decided to take this path after careful thought, as they intend to make informed choices to overcome the challenges. They go on to say that they're saddened by untrue media stories and social media posts, and made sure to let everyone know that while they haven't commented on ending their contracts, this doesn't mean that they accept the media reports. The members claim to believe in a factual legal process to resolve the situation and hope the truth will emerge in court, since they're collecting evidence to clarify misunderstandings and request fair judgment. However, even though the letter might have reassured fans that they're doing pretty much okay, it did nothing to explain why they're pushing so hard with this lawsuit, despite the fact that they're going to be the losers whether they terminate their contracts or not. As a Redditor pointed out, the members mentioned choosing this course to safeguard their music. However, since the court proceedings revealed that the givers got the credits for the song in immoral ways, it's hard to explain to the public why they want to end ties with their initial company, and they're not doing a good job explaining it. The whole thing is a mess, and it doesn't seem to be ending soon, so stay tuned for more updates. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye guys!